You probably already felt it. Your PMS symptoms are worse when your stress is up. And that's not in your head. There's a very physiological reason for it. Here are 5 specific ways stress throws off your hormones and leads to the symptoms that you might be dealing with. Now, if this kind of clarity is helpful for you, feel free to like and subscribe. That's how I know to keep making these. Number 1, stress triggers cortisol. Cortisol is your main adrenal stress hormone. It gets released every time your body perceives a threat. Emotional, physical, historical, traffic, work pressure, trauma, infection, all of it. Your brain tells your adrenals to respond and cortisol enters your bloodstream. That hormone is essential. It's what keeps you alive in the moment of danger. But this system was designed for short bursts, not constant activation. Number 2, cortisol suppresses ovarian hormones. Once cortisol is circulating, it delivers a message to every organ in your body, including your ovaries. When the body's under threat, reproduction moves to the back burner. Energy gets rerouted towards survival. Cortisol disrupts the hypothalamic pituitary ovarian hormone axis, which controls your entire monthly rhythm. That axis loses its timing. The normal cycle starts to break down. Number 3, that shift pushes you towards estrogen dominance. Now, estrogen dominance doesn't always mean estrogen's too high. It means estrogen is high relative to progesterone. That imbalance leads to more uterine lining buildup. And when your body sheds that lining, you get heavier bleeding, more cramping, more inflammation, more pain. Estrogen also increases histamine sensitivity, and that's why patients who already deal with allergies or food reactions often feel worse right before their period. In patients with mast cell activation or allergies or autoimmune flares, even long COVID, I've seen PMS symptoms spike sharply because of that histamine surge, and it acts as an accelerant on top of the hormone imbalance. Number 4, lower progesterone makes the uterine lining unstable. In the second half of your cycle, progesterone is supposed to maintain that lining. And when it drops off early or doesn't rise at all, the lining destabilizes. And that's where you get spotting in between your periods, shorter cycles, mood swings, insomnia. Progesterone also helps regulate GABA in the brain. So when that's suppressed, your system gets edgy. And that's why patients tell me they feel wired or weepy, irritable, like their skin's crawling all at once. It's not a weakness, it's chemical. Now this pattern, number 5, this pattern deepens over time. If the stress physiology never turns off, this suppression becomes chronic. The hormone rhythm keeps shifting. Ovulation stops. In some patients, periods disappear entirely. I've had women go years without a cycle only to have it return once their adrenals recover. And when that rhythm returns, they finally start to trust their body again. They stop dreading the calendar. They stop planning around their life around the pain. Now again, if this is helping you connect the dots for anything, subscribe, hit like. It's a small way to let me know. I've seen this pattern in patients with PCOS, fibroids, endometriosis, PMDD. Many were told their symptoms are genetic or irreversible. But when we addressed the stress physiology suppressing their system, things began to change. Now, the biocycle study backs this up. Researchers tracked perceived stress along PMS severity. The higher the stress scores, the worse the physical and emotional symptoms. Researchers didn't invent the idea. They measured what the body already knows. Stress turns the dial. The hormone symptoms follow. Remove the stress signals, and it doesn't take long for the body to remember what to do. This isn't about chasing estrogen or patching progesterone. It's about repairing the system that controls them both. That's how we stop just managing symptoms and start repairing the system that created them.